What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. I have to be 100% honest here. Yesterday, when I dropped the video regarding anyways, look, yesterday I got within an hour of dropping a video regarding L.A.Eyekon. I got phone calls. Phone calls were being made, right? Everybody laughs when we say that. And, I don't know if people just, some people know, some people just don't. They think we're full of it, right? When Gunner and I talk about how there are a lot of people would be surprised who gets at us, who talks to us, and especially in the industry. And I'm not talking YouTube. They do too, but I'm talking about the music and TV, movie business. There's people that get at us and they, give us stories about a lot of these individuals, a lot of these characters, especially these rappers that are Raza from Southern California as well as Northern California. We hear about a lot of stuff, and we just keep it pushing. You don't hear us talking about a lot of the things that we could, right? But I have to be honest with you guys and say this whole thing with L.A.Eyekon and this guy, what is it, Rich Homie Juan? I'm just gonna say Juan, right? What just happened on the video, the podcast that they had the other day? I first felt that Compa Raider was a little bit too giggly and into the gossip. And then after reviewing it, after seeing the other videos that came out, I said, maybe I was wrong on Compa Raider this time, right? Because the Vato Juan had, I don't know, it kind of just seemed like he wanted to tell that story, right? It kind of seemed like maybe they had, hey, we're going to hit these topics, eh? We're going to make sure we say these things and get these things out, eh? So let's try to make it seem fluid and, But this video is about this. I got phone calls from several people in the industry, Raza, that they're like, hey, L.A.Eyekon is a gatekeeper. L.A.Eyekon legitimately holds Raza back. He short stops and, And so I had recorded a video yesterday. I mean, within an hour, I'm telling you, after getting those phone calls, I said, boom, I recorded a video. And then something told me sit on that. I uploaded it a little while ago on my channel. I don't think I'm going to post it. And I'm going to tell you why. There's always three sides to a story, man. So in this case, let's say the people that called me, not just yesterday, I've been hearing about Eyekon, things behind the scenes about him for a long time, right? And nothing like foul stuff as far as like, super bad, but as far as character and ethics, we'll say that, right? I've been hearing about stuff about him for a while, and so there's those people, there's their version, and then there's L.A.Eykon's version. And he put out a video yesterday, and then there's the truth in the middle, because both sides are going to speak their truth. There's going to be some self-serving statements. And in the middle lies the truth somewhere. And it's for the people listening to discern what's true and what's not. And so when I recorded the original video, well, not the original, the video that I recorded and that I have on pause right now, I said to myself, you know what? I'm kind of being biased. And I'm kind of being biased against L.A.Eyekon when I don't know him. I've never spoken to him or anyone in his family. I've just been hearing about it for a long time. I have to say, look, we each have our own individual styles, right? And L.A.Eyekon has a style that's very arrogant. And I think that rubs a lot of people the wrong way. Me, I'm just trying to hear what's being said. All that extras. Now, if I was one of these guys that feels like he slighted me and then I gotta watch him with all the arrogance, it's like, damn. But you know what? Let me tell you guys something. When this video popped up yesterday and he was responding to some of the comments made by Juan and Compa and Prime, when it popped up, I said, let me see what he has to say. And the first 4 minutes of the video were very hard to get through. And it makes sense why his views are really low. But the first 4 minutes was some verbiage and then listing sponsors. And look at as a content creator, everyone knows when you get sponsorships, it really doesn't matter what you do. You get that money guaranteed. The flip side of that, because I see, like I saw, I was like, damn, this Vato has that many sponsors. He's getting it. And I backed out of the video and I started scrolling through the views his channel gets, right? And I said, damn, is this just friendships and there's really no money being exchanged? Because if someone's sponsoring that channel and they're actually paying him, there's no ROI. There's no return on that investment. So I looked at it from both ways, right? Like, damn, Holmes, he's doing it with sponsors. But then I was like, but what are they getting out of it? Because the majority of his videos are really, really low viewed. I can't figure it out. But when I look at when I hear people, and I'm telling you, I know he ain't gonna say he watched it, but you watching this video, L.A.Eyekon, and I've never disrespected him because I've never had any reason to. But when I hear people say he's a gatekeeper and he's stopping a lot of people's motion and he holds grudges for slights that nobody even realizes there's a slight until he shortstop them. The dude he's got a lot of people backing him too. My problem, the only problem I had with the whole thing was, look, these vatos, Juan and Compa Raider and Prime, they were doing a podcast and trying to, bring eyes and clicks and likes and views. That's what we do as content creators, right? But bringing up Eyekon's wife, that didn't make sense to me whatsoever. And I know there's some people that, when they're going to get into it with somebody, they're going to want to hit them where it hurts the most. But that woman is respected by some important, or should I say powerful people. And so shooting at her when she's not the issue and the things you're bringing up were prior to her even hooking up with Eyekon, that seemed pretty damn petty, eh? And so this video, I'm trying to be balanced and say, L.A.Eyekon is successful. Where? I don't know. I don't see, he's not on No Jumper anymore. I don't know why he goes to that platform. Little Pump's video straight out says what he says about seeing Adam doing things with, So I don't know why he keeps whenever they call, he's there, and he's a No Jumper guy, and and then I see his own channel doesn't do much, but somehow, some way, he's got a lot of support. So when you hear somebody talking about somebody, you take that in, but then you got to look at, damn, well, how come he has so many people supporting him? I don't know. But I think it's time for these vatos that have really had issues or been short stopped by him. You guys need to get on a platform and put that out there, Holmes. And he'll respond like he just did, and there'll be a dialogue out there. But my thing is, as Raza, we can't be short stopping each other, man. We're the only ones that do it the way it's being done. We're never gonna get ahead. Anyways, that's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.